Good morning, good afternoon, good evening if you are tuning in on the replay as well. And if you are watching the replay, do give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you are here and tuning in. And for those of you who are watching live, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you joining. This is, of course, the Business Wealth Show. So thank you for tuning in. And today, being Wednesday, it is time for Wealth Wednesdays. So for those of you that don't know me, if you are new to me, thank you for tuning in. If you are not new to me, also thank you. But for the newbies, my name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Annette & Co, UK-based accounting firm. I am a chartered accountant, certified Profit First professional and financial strategist, and I help business owners take home more money from their business for them and their families to enjoy. So the Business Wealth Show happens pretty much weekdays at the moment, typically at 7:30 a.m. as well. So do mark it in your diaries. Make sure that you have that set up so you can come and tune in as well. And today's topic is the needle being moved daily? So give me a hello in the comments. Let me know that you are here. Good morning. Good morning. It is always lovely to know that people are here. So thank you for the good morning, Eloisa. I appreciate that. I hope you are well today. Thank you for everyone who is watching. So is the needle being moved daily? So I'm going to have a drink of my tea. And then I want to share a little story with you. This is something that I was told very early on in my business. And in all honesty, I couldn't really put the pieces together on it. So very early on, a coach, mentor, trainer, whatever term you want to use, said to me that you need to be working on your business on a daily basis. Every day you need to be working on your business. And whilst theoretically I kind of got it, I couldn't actually work out how that would work in practice, how I would actually do that. Now, there was a couple of reasons. One big reason was I didn't actually know how to do that. I didn't know what things I should be doing when I'm working on my business. So that was tricky for me. But what it meant was that basically I would go through very busy periods of delivery and I wouldn't do any marketing and sales. And then I would get slightly quieter and I would go all in on marketing and sales. And you may have experienced this too. I would have this roller coaster situation where I was going from periods of working on how to generate profitability and then periods of delivery. And that is, in all honesty, a very unstable, I suppose is the word, way to run a business. We need to be able to basically have a consistent, flat but growing revenue so that we don't have these roller coaster days, these roller coaster weeks, and these roller coaster months in our business. So how do we actually do that in reality? What does that actually look like? Well, I go back to what that mentor said to me, because in actual fact, what it looks like is making sure that every day you are working, you are doing something that is basically moving the needle in your business. Now, what I mean by moving the needle in your business is you are doing something that is profit producing, that results in increased profit. And that doesn't mean delivery, because delivery is just delivery. That means the kind of sales and marketing. That means, what do you need to do in order to actually get to a point where you are impacting future profitability on a daily basis? Okay. So what are you doing every single day? And the answer for many might be I have no idea at all what to do every day to impact the profitability. And for others, it may be, how on earth am I going to find time to do that? So if you're in the camp that you think, I have no idea what to do to impact profitability each day in my business, then you need to have a little planning and brainstorming session with yourself, because you need to look at the data that currently exists in your business. What historic activities have you done that have impacted profitability? And what are the other possibilities in your business when you study? What are the other possible things? Because we want to be trying things in our business pretty much all the time, pretty much consistently, that actually mean that we are seeing what works and what doesn't work. We are working out those things that move the needle. And you will try some things and there'll be a horrendous fail. But the thing is, that's not actually a failure. That is a learning opportunity. So if you are trying things to move the needle and the needle does not move, that is not necessarily, in fact, not even at all a problem, because actually what you are doing is you're working out what doesn't work. And that in itself is incredible learning as a business owner. So if you don't know what to do, look at what you've done before. Look at what other people are suggesting you do and just try things. Now, if you're in the camp where you're saying, well, actually, I have no idea how I'm going to fit this into my schedule, you have another problem, because it needs to go in someone's schedule. So it's either yours or a team member's, ideally yours, which means that, one of two things. Either you need to just sort it out. You basically need to put a meeting with yourself in your diary and hold yourself to the meeting with yourself in the same way that you would with anyone else. And that needs to be set in stone in your diary. The alternative might be that actually you need to take on a VA for an hour a week or an hour a day, so that your time is freed up for that hour so you can work on these needle moving activities. So perhaps that is the answer, because if you are, if you need to get support in order to ensure your future profitability increases, then that is what needs to happen. Now, people might then say, well, actually, I can't afford to take on anyone just now. What I recommend in that instance, if you do really feel like that, is you need to do a profit plan. You need to work out if that is actually true or if that is a story you're telling yourself. You need to actually get a profit plan worked up and in place in your business, a forward-looking forecast with profitability and take home and tax and all those things layered in, to see if that is really the case, to see what would need to happen with your other expenses, with your business, so that you can have an hour a day freed up so that you can work on those activities that move the needle in your business, because this is how a business starts a growth trajectory. Now, growth is really different from scaling. People use these words interchangeably nowadays. Growth is really, really different from scaling. So first you need to grow, and then you can implement systems, procedures, team, etc. to scale. But if you haven't got the growth bit and you try the scale bit, things will completely fall over. And that's often an issue as well. So making sure that you're actually able to implement this in your business, to implement each day something that is going to move that profit needle. Because if you don't, you are going to end up with not increasing profit. You're going to end up like a hamster on a wheel. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Scott. Thank you for the good mornings. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in and joining me. So getting that time in your diary, how can you do that? Can you just hold yourself more accountable to the meetings you have with yourself? Or do you need to get some support? And it may not start as an hour a day. It might start as an hour a week. It might be that you get a VA to do an hour a week for you. That's going to cost somewhere in the region each month of 100 to 150 pounds a month. If you cannot, in that hour a week, impact your bottom line by that amount, there's a little bit of an issue, in all honesty. So you need to be able to figure this stuff out and spend time learning, testing, working out what works, spend time failing with the things that don't work as well. And that is how you make sure the needle is being moved daily in your business and you are working on profitable tasks every single day. Now, I mentioned the profit plan and building out a profit plan. If you do not have a profit plan for your business, come and join me for the Wealth Lab, building your implementable profit plan. It's happening all this week inside the Uncover Wealth community. You just need to go to annetteandco.co.uk/TWL to register for the Wealth Lab. It is, as I said, completely free as well. And I will be talking you through exactly how to get a profit plan in place in your business. Even though it is Wednesday, it's not too late to join us for that. The replays will be available until Tuesday next week, so you can still catch up and you can still get immense value from the sessions that are remaining, as well as catching up on the couple that we've already had. So do join me for that. It is going to be a great use of 40, 45 minutes each day to tune in and watch and implement the things that I am teaching in there. Of course, implementation is key. And that is one of the things that you can do when you're working on moving the needle, is actually implementing the things that you are learning along the way. If, like many business owners, if you're anything like me, then you are consuming content, you are, reading business books, you are finding out new things that you can try them. In this time that you have set aside now, try those things. Be consistent with them and track the results. Track and measure what happens, because you will hit on things that do move the needle and you can ramp those up, and you'll figure some things just don't, and you can tail those back. So I hope that has been useful for you today for Wealth Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Some other places you can catch me today. I am going to be live in Clubhouse at 12:30 today. I'm going to be live in Clubhouse speaking about taking control of marketing for 2021. So that is going to be a very, very exciting discussion. I'm very much looking forward to that. So do come and join me for that. If you are on Clubhouse, my Clubhouse username is Annette Fergs, ANNETTEFERGS. So make sure you come, give me a follow, hit the thing with the stars and select always, so that you know every time I am hosting a room and I am live. And then we can, you can tune in as well. Also, of course, we have the session 3 of the Wealth Lab today as well at 1:30 p.m. So I hope to see a lot of you there for that too. But thank you for tuning in, everyone, this morning for Wealth Wednesdays as part of the Business Wealth Show. I appreciate you joining me. I know your time is incredibly precious, so thank you for spending some of it with me this morning. And I will speak to you all really soon. Take care, everyone.